Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Surgeon here bringing you my first StarCraft 2 commentary between Torch, the blue Terran spawning in the 6 o'clock position, and the red Zerg, LiquidTLO, spawning in the 8 o'clock position. This match is from MLG Dallas 2010. This is the round of 3. We have a ZVT matchup, which is going to be exciting. The round of 3 is 2 rounds into MLG on the winners bracket side. Let's see what we have for LiquidTLO. LiquidTLO had bye in the round of 256. He beat the 82nd seed Aberu to reach the round of 164. He is ranked 47, seeded 47. Torch is seeded 18. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be exciting. Torch did beat Harvey in the round of 128 to reach the round of 64 in the winners bracket. So let's get to this game. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My gamer tag is the Surgeon. I reside in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm gonna do what I can to help spawn the StarCraft 2 community in Hawaii, and then, you know, keep in contact with my friends at SC2GG. So we have LiquidTLO opening with the 14 hatch. No pool yet, so drone scout coming out. There's the pool. Torch is just opening with the standard. Opening, orbital command on 15. Marine. Actually, he's down a SCV, so he must have went for an earlier gas than normal, because he made his orbital on 14 with the Marine popping. He sees the drone. He might, ooh, good micro with the supply depot pop-up, and here comes the Marine out. So a little bit about TLO. TLO is a German player playing internationally in Korea and in the United States. So he must have a lot of frequent flyer miles, because he has been all over the place. Although I think this might be his first MLG tournament. So Torch is a United States player, currently Terran. TLO actually was Terran for the longest time until they nerfed Terran and buffed Zerg, so he moved to Zerg. He's trying to make a living off of this, so I guess, he's got to play the best race, and apparently right now it's Zerg. Although, interesting fact, in the GSL from Korea, where the Koreans play their pro tournament for StarCraft 2, the quarterfinals was 3 Terrans and 1 Zerg. This might have been pre-patched though, so I'm not sure what patch they're using for that tournament. Okay, so Dario just LiquidTLO is pumping drones at the moment. 4 Zerglings on the field, and Torch just has 3 Marines. He's went for his factory and he's getting his starport. So we have the Destiny Cloudfist build, as Husky StarCraft likes to call it, or the 111 from Terran. 2 gas up, muling, going for the armory, so we might look into a Thor drop after this first Hellion is produced. And Torch continuously producing Marines. Not supply block, but he's at 25 of 27, so I'm not sure he's got the depot going. That's good. Always good to be supply ready for Terran. Terran is the toughest. I am actually a Terran player, and I find it that I always am supply blocked, and I have to use my orbital command to drop extra supply, which is a nice feature of StarCraft 2 for the Terrans. Let's look at the income tab, and Dario way ahead, 700 to 650. He's got 27 harvesters to Torch's 19, so he is balling in the economy. His Roach Warren is up. He actually is in his base trying to wreak some havoc, but this will easily get cleaned up by Torch. As much as the community loves TLO's play, I find that he is not actually the best player. You know, he's not even in the top 25 in terms of StarCraft 2 play, and that's not including the Koreans that could be playing, like Flash, Jaedong, you know, the great StarCraft Brood War players. I'm looking at the power rankings for StarCraft Brood War right now. Currently, Flash, Jaedong 1-2. Then we have Fantasy, Stort, Light rounding out the top 5. So looks like we'll get to the game full time now. Enough with the introductions. Layer tech for TLO. He's expecting the Thor drop, so he's positioned his units on the creep. And here comes the Thor. And he's right there to take it. Queen trying to focus down the medevac. He's not going to let it land. This is very good by TLO. Very good game sense. And you know, Torch now is going to produce a Viking and a siege tank. I'm not sure what he's going to do to counteract this massive income lead that TLO has been had on him. You know, he hasn't done any economic damage, and that's what you really need to do with the 1-1-1 build. I mean, you got to try to get some drone kills, because look at this roach numbers. I mean, the unit production, he's got 10 roaches to, you know, 1 Thor, 1 Viking, 1 siege tank, and 6 marines. You know, that's nothing. 33 to 23 harvester count. So I'm not sure where Torch is going with this. He's now just starting his command center to expand, and I just think that he's already fallen too much behind. But here we go. He's going on the high ground, which is exploitable on Lost Temple. He's taken down 1 spine crawler so far. Here comes TLO with his roaches. Let's look at the production tabs. We got the Guerrilla Reconstruction for speed for roaches. That's going to help any on the field movement for roaches. It's always good to get. And we do have Carapace coming out for TLO. Let's find this evolution chamber. I just can't seem to find this evolution chamber, so it must be coming from the layer tech. There must be a maybe the Overlord speed. Yeah, Overlord speed. He's getting Overlord speed. Meanwhile, Torch is going for a hidden expo at the 2 o'clock position, and also adding production buildings, getting his 3rd barracks up. He's going for a drop with all his units with only 1 tank to protect. So let's see what TLO is doing. TLO is getting a Nidus Worm, and yes, this is going to surprise the heck out of Torch. With massive roach incoming, you know, he might have to pull back, and he is going to pull back and try to save his main. Here comes the roach fight. SCV is pulled off the line. Roaches focusing down the floor, going after the high price units, high gas units. The tanks down. 1 tank shelling from a distance. Now TLO pulling back towards his Nidus Worm. He's throwing down creep tumors. Wow, he came with a queen to drop a creep tumor, and he retreats back to his base. This Nidus Worm is most likely going to go down, and yeah, TLO streaming through the front. We've got 2 roaches in. Torch wisely puts up his supply depots, and with the medevacs, yeah, medevac's so strong versus roaches.